Hello, everyone. In Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond, unlocking half of the available units can be achieved within a few hours of gameplay. This isn't because the summoning feature is particularly generous, but rather because the character roster is relatively limited, with only around 50 units in total. To succeed in your quest to hunt down the Demon King and restore peace to the floating continents of Emond, you'll need to assemble a team of the most powerful units available. To assist you in selecting the best partners for the Executor, we've created a comprehensive tier list for Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond. This tier list categorizes the units from strongest to weakest, providing players with clear guidance on which units to prioritize. With this information, you can focus on building a formidable team capable of overcoming the game's toughest challenges. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking units in Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of tier list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. My friends, only 0.1% of viewers subscribe. If you like this type of content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance for your support. The units in D tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Rogue Lynch, Silver Hunter Diana, Orc Jack, Hunter Avenk, Merchant Todd, Slime Moo, and Archer Darcy. The units in C tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Deadeye Jellica, Novice Swordsman Executor, Blacksmith Vitus, and Lionheart Gur. The units in B tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Ice Guardian Anu, Moonborn Hudson, and Duo Lancer Minos. The units in a tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Glory Excalibur Alandi, Fuzzy Prowler Anata, Blast Bunny Alice, Bounty Hunter Ida, and Green Ranger Caroline. The units in S tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Goddess of Death Hela, Shroud Walker Chen, Iron Fist Ryulin, Dragonborn Mona, and Eternal Spear Aurelia. The units in S+ tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Goddess of War Valkyrie, Ghostblade Adley, Succubus Adlith Morrigan, and Guna. In the realm of Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond, assault units reign supreme as the game's primary damage dealers, each bringing unique skills to the battlefield. Among these, Ghostblade Adley and Goddess of War Valkyrie share the top spot. Adley boasts the highest attack in the game, making her a formidable adversary, while Valkyrie complements her high damage output with an armor break combo that devastates opponents. Their combined prowess makes them the undisputed leaders of the assault unit tier list. Succubus Adilth Morrigan also claims a prominent position due to her potent secondary skill set. Her demonic whip reduces enemy healing and inflicts bleeding, adding a layer of strategy to her already impressive damage capabilities. In the S tier, Goddess of Death Hela stands out with her 6k plus base damage, although her skills do not quite match the versatility and impact of those in the S+ tier. Notably, Eternal Spear Aurelia and Shroud Walker Chen excel with impactful skill buffs and debuffs, such as Aurelia's healing and Chen's Asura summoning, making them valuable assets in any team composition. Descending to the A tier, units like Fuzzy Prowler Anata prove to be reliable early game investments. Anata's Def Decrease buff and solid 5,495 base attack make her a strong contender for beginners. Similarly, Blast Bunny and Glory Excalibur offer decent crowd control skills that shine in the game's initial stages. Bounty Hunter Etta, with her ability to inflict burning and DEF decrease through her 3 skills, is another practical choice for players looking to build a balanced team. Despite her in-game 5-star rating, Ice Guardian Ainu falls short with a base attack barely exceeding 4,500 and a base defense of 602, making her less sustainable in prolonged battles. Units like Moonborn Hudson and Duo Lancer Minos provide decent alternatives, offering reliable performance without standing out in any particular area. At the bottom of the viable list, Deadeye Jellica and Novice Swordsman Executor serve as solid starting points for new players, while Gur and Vitus require specific team setups to perform adequately. It is advisable to avoid investing in D-tier units, as they cap at level 100 and max out at approximately 3k base damage. These units lack the firepower and versatility needed to progress in Pixel Heroes. Tales of Emond, making them a poor choice for players aiming to excel in the game. Instead, focusing on higher-tier units will ensure a more powerful and effective team, capable of overcoming the game's numerous challenges. The units in D tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Federal Leader Tiver and Relic Guardian Golem. The units in B tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Ent Garrett. The units in A tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Barbarian Puck and Divine Hammer Frosty. The units in S tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, King of Uruk Gil and God of Death Thanatos. The units in S plus tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Dawn Paladin Brigitte. In Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond, the importance of selecting the right defense units cannot be overstated. Among the 8 tanks available in the game, there is a clear standout, several reliable options, and a couple to avoid. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of these tanks can significantly impact your gameplay and strategy. The unrivaled champion of the defense units is Dawn Paladin Brigitte. With a base DEF of 927, she boasts the highest defense stat in the game. Her ability to summon a shield that absorbs an additional 10% damage makes her indispensable in any team. If you manage to roll Brigitte, your defense line is virtually impenetrable. Her sheer defensive prowess sets her apart as the best tank in Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond. If Brigitte is out of reach, there are still 5 viable alternatives that can hold their own in battle. King of Uruk Gil stands out as the second best option, combining higher attack stats with a powerful 5x stackable DEF increase skill. God of Death Thanatos mirrors Gil's defensive stats, but falls short in skill potency, making Gil the preferable choice between the two. Both units provide a solid foundation for any team needing strong defensive capabilities. 2 notable A-tier tanks, Barbarian Puck and Divine Hammer Frostier, offer unique advantages. Puck is primarily a tank, but comes with decent attack and counter-attack abilities, making him versatile in various combat scenarios. Frostier, with her ability to cause armor break, reducing the enemy's defense by 30% for 2 turns, excels as a buffer and debuffer. Her skills are highly effective when paired with teammates who can capitalize on the decreased enemy defense. Lastly, Ent Garrett rounds out the list of decent tanks. Though his DEF stats are slightly lower, he compensates with valuable crowd control abilities. Garrett can inflict armor break and cause dizziness, rendering an enemy unable to act for a turn. This combination of debuffs makes Garrett a strategic choice for players looking to disrupt their opponent's plans. By leveraging his skills effectively, Garrett can turn the tide of battle in your favor. In conclusion, while Dawn Paladin Brigitte is the top-tier defense unit in Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond, several other tanks provide substantial value and versatility. Avoiding the 2 D-tier tanks, Federal Leader Tiver and Relic Guardian Golem, ensures you maintain a strong defensive lineup. By understanding each unit's strengths and weaknesses, you can strategically build a team capable of withstanding the toughest challenges the game has to offer. The units in C tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Novice Magician Lilith. The units in B tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Shaman Abka and Bard William. The units in A tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Forest Princess Elena, Wind Whisper Royale, Siren Syndra, and Acolyte Rafaela. The units in S tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Psycho Pomp Sharon. The units in S plus tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Lady Justice Themis and Star Guardian Freja. In Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond, support units play a crucial role in ensuring the survival and efficiency of your team. Out of the 10 available support units, only 1 is considered subpar, and that is the Novice Magician Lilith. Despite being a 3-star unit, she can recover up to 219% of the HP of the weakest ally with her basic skill, making her a viable choice for beginners who need a reliable healer early in the game. As you progress and climb up the tiers, you will encounter support units with more advanced abilities and buffs/debuffs. Bard William and Shaman Abka are notable examples. both capable of recovering HP with added bonuses. Bard William can increase the attack of 2 allies and inflict continuous recovery, making him a versatile support unit. On the other hand, Shaman Abka provides a valuable damage reduction debuff, which can significantly enhance your team's survivability in tougher battles. When evaluating the support units based on their base stats, Star Guardian Freya stands out as one of the best in the game. Her impressive stats make her a formidable ally, but the true pinnacle of support units is Lady Justice Themis. With a total of 5 buffs debuffs triggered by her skills, Themis's combat output surpasses that of both Psychopomp Charon and Star Guardian Freya, making her an indispensable asset in any high-level team composition. In summary, while Novice Magician Lilith may be the only bad support unit in the game, she still offers substantial healing for beginners. As you progress, units like Bard William and Shaman Abka offer enhanced support capabilities with their buffs and debuffs. Ultimately, Lady Justice Themis reigns supreme as the best support unit, thanks to her extensive range of buffs and debuffs, solidifying her role as a cornerstone of any successful team in Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond. The units in D tier are in order from top left to bottom right: Blizzard Thrail and Elf Queen Sophia. The units in B tier are in order from top left to bottom right: Lost Torrent Yuna. The units in A tier are in order from top left to bottom right: Sleepwalker Cicinina, Floria Melissa, Spirit Prophet Zorshan, Snowflakes Anelia, and Divine Dancer Gronru. The units in S tier are in order from top left to bottom right: Camarilla Bloodline Toreador, Stellar Master Alkaid, and Phoenix Garuda. The units in S+ tier are in order from top left to bottom right: God of Time Kronos, Toxicologist Teresa, Geminis Leela and Sariel, and Wings of Wish White Star. In Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond, mages play a crucial role as both ranged attackers and secondary support units. Among these, the God of Time, Kronos, stands out as one of the best heroes in the game. Kronos boasts the highest base attack across all units, including assault units. His formidable magic damage not only inflicts significant harm on enemies, but also decreases their damage output and slows them down, making him an invaluable asset to any team. Another top-tier mage is Wings of Wish White Star. With a base attack exceeding 7k, White Star is a powerhouse in combat. What sets her apart, however, is her extensive list of ally buffs and enemy debuffs, which can turn the tide of battle in your favor. Though Teresa and Toreador might initially seem less impressive, they quickly catch up in power and utility as they level up, cementing their positions as S+ tier units. Following the S+ tier, we have the S tier mages, who are exceptional in their own right and can sometimes even surpass their higher tier counterparts with the right strategies and team compositions. Among these, Camarilla Bloodline, Toreador, shines brightly. With a balanced mix of offensive and supportive capabilities, these units are versatile and highly effective in various combat scenarios. The A-tier mages, while competent, lack the extraordinary flair of their higher-tier counterparts. They perform well in combat, but do not possess the same level of game-changing abilities. Notable among them are Spirit Prophet, Zorshan, and Floria Melissa. These two units stand out in this category for their reliable performance and solid base stats. Lost Torrent Yuna also deserves mention with her base attack over 5k and her useful slow debuff. Lastly, the D-tier mages fall short in comparison to their peers. The two elves in this tier offer little in terms of base attack or special abilities, making them the least desirable choices for your team. While every unit has its place and potential, these mages require significant effort to make any meaningful impact in battle. Therefore, players are better off investing in higher-tier units to ensure success in Pixel Heroes Tales of Emond. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.